If this video does not give you a clear audio, I am not sure if any other video of mine is gonna do that. Okay, so anyway, welcome everyone. Today I am just going to predict the GATE 2021 cutoff, as I got a lot of requests related to it, and according to me, I'm very sure about it as well. Even though a lot of other predictions have been made, I think for this particular examination the cutoff is gonna go the highest. Now, before I give you a number or a range on what the cutoff is going to be, it's always advisable, and I would request the other educators as well that whenever they are predicting something, or whenever they are trying to analyze something, it's always better to give a learner an idea on how you came to that conclusion, right? At least that's what I believe in. So see, there are two factors. One is clearly that this was the easiest examination that you have seen in the GATE examination up till date. The easiest one by the cutoff, if I would say, was 2019 examination, for which the cutoff was 32, right? And this was much easier than that, according to my understanding. Okay, like I analyzed the question paper of 2019 and I analyzed 2021, and according to me 2019 was definitely on a tougher side, not tougher in comparison to 2021. So 2021 was the easiest, and the cutoff was 2019 was 32. Okay, now keeping that in mind, there's also another factor which is going to increase the cutoff, that is the eligibility criteria. Now they have brought the eligibility criteria down till BSc third year students. Earlier only MSc second year and above could have applied for the GATE examination, right? So technically there will be more number of students, and I know some JAM students who have done really well. The second thing is, majority of students who qualified the GATE examination, they were getting the marks in the range of 30 to 40. But this time I have clearly spoken to a lot of students or interacted with a lot of students, and what they have suggested, or what I have come to know of, is that most of them are now getting the range of 40 to 45. Earlier those who used to get in 30 to 40 range, or 30 to 35, right? So keeping that in mind, and one more factor is that this time there are at least 50 students I know of who are getting above 70. Okay, so I guess if you're getting above 75, you have a idea, you can get top 50. Earlier, if you were getting above 60, you would have got a top 50 rank. This time above 70, I think you'll get a top 50 or a top 100. Above 75, definitely I'm sure you'll get a top 50. But top 100, top 50 is difficult to say, but earlier above 60 you would definitely be getting top 50. This time it's difficult. Even if you're scoring above 70, it is difficult to say whether you're going to get top 50 or not. So keeping all those factors into mind, I think this year the chemistry cutoff is going to be the highest that has been ever seen in the GATE examination. And if I have to give a range, I would go for anywhere between 34 to 37. Okay, so that's what my prediction is, 34 to 37, presumably on the higher side. That means 35 and above. So that's what my prediction is. But still, keeping the pandemic in mind, and maybe the less number of students had given the examination, and keeping in mind the silly mistakes and the all the other mistakes that students do make up in the examination, like for example writing the wrong decimal place, and keeping in all those factors, I think the cutoff is definitely, according to me, going to go the highest, and the range, like I said, is 34 to 37, though I feel it should be 35 and above. So that's what my prediction is. Let me know if you agree with it. If you don't, do let me know what your prediction is. It's a prediction, either you are right or I am right. It doesn't make a difference, but the more important part is to have an idea as to how one comes to that conclusion. So this is the way, or this is the format that I have come to this conclusion. I might be wrong, I might be right. It's a prediction. Sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong, but yes, if you make an educated guess, in majority of cases you turn out to be correct. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you want to support my channel, and I do not ask for any donations, at least as of now I don't require any donations. So if you want to support my channel, I would request you to please subscribe to the channel as well. Just consider it as a form of support, right? Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video really soon. Until then, take care. I'm teaching live on the Unacademy platform in the CSIR UGC NET category, where I'm taking both the free classes as well as the paid courses. So if you want to get access to the free classes, all you have to do is download the Unacademy app, and when joining the CSIR UGC NET category, you have to use the unlock code, that is SETHI. This is absolutely free of cost, and you will get access to all my classes. While if you want to take the paid subscription or the plus subscription, there is a subscription fee for that, And if you want some discount on the subscription fee, you can use the referral code SETHI. This will give you 10% discount. On top of that, you'll also get access to my WhatsApp group, where I frequently post a lot of updates related to exams and other things. In addition, with the Plus subscription, what all benefits you are going to get? Well, you can watch all my sessions. Apart from that, you can watch other sessions that are available from other educators in the CSIR UGC NET category. You will also get a frequent mock test for the examination for your practice, and some doubt solving sessions as well. So if you're interested in joining the Plus platform, you can definitely check out the free classes first and then take a decision to take the Plus classes. Do not forget to use these referral codes. This will give you a discount for the Plus subscription, and this code you have to use when you're joining the app to get access to all my free classes.